And if you thought that was weird, wait until you see the rest of the movie. I'm the Lifetime guy, and this is Evil Doctor. The movie begins in the past with a woman in a hospital stealing a baby in a giant bag for her and her boyfriend to keep.
Well, that was easy.
It's supposed to be 1975, even though these vehicles outside the hospital are modern, this exit sign is pretty modern looking, and the vehicle's registration sticker says 1983.
That hasn't happened yet.
We cut to present day, where our main characters, Aubrey and Matt, who are both in the TV industry, are seeing a new doctor to discuss her pregnancy.
You want to do it before the doctor gets in?
He's a douchebag. The doctor comes in, who Matt clearly finds hot, and tells him that he looks familiar.
You look familiar.
They watch an ultrasound which the editor downloaded from Pond 5 for $59, and then the doctor says this.
I know who you remind me of. My father.
The doctor has a flashback to herself as a girl with her dad, who's the same guy from the beginning, so I guess that was her being stolen from the hospital as an infant? So if she was born in 1975, that means she's supposed to be 42 in this movie, but the actress Dina Meyer is really 50. Don't get me wrong, she's in great shape, but 42?
That's a bit of a stretch.
Also, what about this guy instantly reminded her of her dad? They look nothing alike. We cut to a little later, where a nurse can hear the doctor inside a bathroom upset.
Damn IVF failed again. Got my period.
You're damn right it failed. You're 50, lady. I don't care what the movie says your age is.
Well, maybe now you should try the natural way.
No, she shouldn't. The doctor calls Aubrey back into the office to supposedly redo a test, but secretly puts this thing inside her.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, but it makes her bleed all over the bed, and then the doctor tells her that her cervix is shit.
She said what?
She says the only way to safely have a baby is by being on bed rest for the next 5 months.
That's a long time.
Oh, and just one more thing.
No sex. Of any kind. I'm sorry, but that means no orgasms. Either. At least for Aubrey.
Sure, of course.
So she's implying that Aubrey can't have any orgasms, but Matt can. What a creepy thing to say! And listen to Matt in the background after the doctor gives that order.
Sure, of course. Not a problem.
Shut up, Matt. Of course it's not a problem for you. At home, Aubrey starts her bed rest.
Hey, is this your show?
Yes, it is. Airing the pilot tonight. Having a big party down at Mulligan's. Whole crew is down there.
Wanna go?
Oh. No.
Wait, so a TV show that he created is premiering tonight, right now, for the first time ever? And Aubrey's just like, hey, is this your TV show? And he's like, yeah. Shouldn't this be a bigger deal? You'd think they would have been looking forward to this. And then there's this scene where the doctor goes for a run.
You're getting changed?
The doctor follows Matt to the gym because she's becoming obsessed with him, and he tells her that he was tricked into impregnating Aubrey because she stopped taking the pill without telling him.
Here.
The next day, the doctor is at Matt's office because he's adding a storyline to his show where the main character gets pregnant and he hires her to be a consultant for that or something. I don't know, it really doesn't make much sense to me. Like, the show is a stupid sitcom called Family Fun about an Asian family who runs a restaurant. How detailed are you getting in regards to pregnancy that you need an obstetrician on site at all times to be an advisor? Even the doctor's like, come on, Matt, why am I really here? And then talks this close to his face until they're interrupted by his producer. A few days later, she meets with Matt in a parking garage to do this.
I can't.
I think you just did.
A few scenes later, the doctor says she has an idea for the show, so Matt goes to her house by himself, even though the last time they met she molested him. And this time is no different.
Prepare to fast forward!
What am I watching?
Before leaving, they make out one more time, and then she drops to her knees and sucks his ding dong. What the f? As far as I'm concerned, he's now the bad guy in this movie. His poor wife is on bed rest with their first child, and he's out screwing their doctor. And up to this point, aside from maybe him being attached to his job, their marriage seemed fine.
It was not.
Days later at Aubrey's baby shower, Aubrey's sister storms up to the doctor and accuses her of having an affair with her brother-in-law Matt because she saw them arrive together and him looking angry. And this is how the doctor responds to that allegation.
I would never be attracted to someone like Matt.
And why is that?
Because I'm a lesbian, dear.
Matt receives a video from the doctor of them having sex, which she secretly recorded on a hidden camera, even though the camera is clearly moving. So who's holding the camera?
Good question.
Matt goes to her house to confront her and is followed by Aubrey's sister, who, when he's leaving, barely hides behind this thing, and even though he stops and looks directly over at her, somehow doesn't see her.
Yeah, right.
The doctor shows up to Matt's TV show, so he tells the receptionist to say he's out to lunch and then hides in his office.
Good move.
I had an appointment with him.
Well, he's gone for lunch.
On her way out, she bumps into the show's producer.
Do you have a second?
What the hell is this movie? Now she's banging the producer? There's way too much going on, and I didn't even get into the stuff about her murdering her birth mom.
I'm sorry, what?
The doctor shows the producer the video of her and Matt having sex, which has video camera overlays for some reason, and then shoots her to death.
Why did she do that?
Police bring her in for questioning since she was the last person to be seen with the producer, and they found the producer's phone in her abandoned car with the doctor's home address pulled up on her GPS.
She's guilty.
But then the doctor drops this bomb-ass line on them.
I'm a doctor. I give life. I don't take it.
And they let her go with no further investigation whatsoever.
Oh well, what are you gonna do?
While having lunch, Aubrey is handed a book by her sister, which she found in the doctor's garbage the day she followed Matt to her house. It's revealed that the doctor has been lying about her real name. They look her up on the internet and learn all about how she was abducted as a baby and then discovered when she was 8.
Click on the photo. Oh my god.
I like how clicking on the photo didn't open up a new web page, it opened up a new Finder window on their MacBook hard drive, which means these are just photos on their computer. Could the art department not fake it any better than this?
No.
Oh, wait, stop. That looks exactly like Matt.
Who looks exactly like Matt? This guy? What the hell are they smoking? And what's with the movie having the doctor and now them think Matt looks just like the doctor's dad? What does that explain? The doctor's obsessive desire to Matt because he looks like her dad?
Yeah.
Aubrey's sister then brings up that she followed Matt to the doctor's house a few weeks ago and she thinks they're having an affair. And this news sends Aubrey into labor.
I think my water broke. I'm gonna call Matt.
I didn't even know she was due yet. Man, those 5 months really flew by.
Yes, they did.
Meanwhile, Matt storms into the doctor's house and demands to know what she did to his producer.
One of my crew guys saw you at the studio, in the parking lot, talking to Vicky the same day she was murdered.
The doctor injects him with a needle, she answers his phone, and finds out that his wife is going into labor. While Aubrey gets settled in at the hospital, her sister receives a text from Matt's phone saying he's in the parking lot. Look at that again in real time. I didn't slow this down. Did it really take her that long to read that? Matt, dazed from whatever the doctor injected into his neck, finds himself locked inside her house and comes face to face with a rattlesnake. Oh, did I forget to mention that she had a pet rattlesnake?
Yeah.
In the hospital parking lot, Aubrey's sister gets knocked out from a crowbar that was nowhere near hitting her, and the doctor sneaks into the hospital where Aubrey's new doctor is washing his hands in a pitch black room except for some random x-rays of feet and necks.
Sometimes those are the best kind.
We then cut to the actress making all sorts of noises to make us think that she's really having a baby.
Mrs. Lewis? How are you feeling, hon?
Matt escapes from the doctor's house and takes off in her car. The evil doctor comes into Aubrey's room to take over the delivery. Aubrey starts freaking out, and the doctor has a word with the nurse. Aubrey makes some more disturbing noises, and the baby is delivered. Matt races to the hospital because his wife is in serious danger, though every other car on the road is driving faster than him, and when he gets there, Aubrey is crawling around on the floor, which no one even notices until he starts screaming for help.
Someone help! Help in here! Get over here! Listen, one of your doctors took our baby. You gotta get security! Get security!
So this poor employee who has no idea what's going on, probably just started his shift, is supposed to just run up to security and be like, hey, some guy just said a doctor stole his baby! Come on!
Yes?
The doctor tries to escape with what's clearly a baby doll wrapped in a blanket and makes it to the rooftop where Matt tells her that Aubrey is dead and now the two of them are free to be together and raise their new baby. He grabs the baby just as the flimsy fire escape breaks. She has this weird vision of her dad, the one who kidnapped her.
Hey, Princess. I love you.
And then she sort of just lets go.
See ya.
They cut to Matt, now holding a real baby, and then handing the fake one to Aubrey.
Oh, she's beautiful.
The movie cuts to Matt dropping the baby off with Aubrey because the two are now separated because he, f***ed their doctor and stuff.
That could have been a contributing factor.
And that's how the movie ends, with nothing really working out for anyone.
Great.
Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about.